Hi Sagittarius and welcome to the Quiet Moon Oracle. I'm Bobby, and Sag, this is your February love reading, and this February love is shifting. So as we go ahead and start looking into your love reading, just know that this reading is for anyone that has Sun, Moon, Rising, and of course Venus in Sagittarius. And this is for anyone feeling change, clarity, or emotional movement in their love life. We're looking at feelings, intentions, and what's unfolding in love this month. Take what resonates, trust your intuition, and allow this message to find you. And of course, leave anything that does not resonate behind. Sag, how are you doing today? It's February. I am doing well. Not that anyone asked, but I wanted to share. So I'm super excited for February. As I mentioned in your general reading, I just felt like January took a little bit long. And now we're in the month of February, which is a short month here. So again, super excited. And I want to see what your love is bringing into you for February or for the remainder of this year. But let's go ahead and really focus on February. So we already got 3 cards here that flew out, and we'll flip these around here. And we are just looking for 2 more cards here. May I please have 2 more cards for Sagittarius for their February love reading? We just want to know what the intentions are at play, and of course what lessons their hearts need to learn right now. Again, thank you very much. Just 1 more card here. Perfect. Thank you very much. All right, Sag, let's get right into it. All right, so let's go ahead and see what is your current emotional state in love. And we've got the 5 of Cups. And the 5 of Cups is you're feeling disappointed. You're feeling a little bit depressed. It looks like you have been in a state of regret or even grieving here. As you can see, again, we have this figure here looking down, looking at the cups. There's 3 cups that are spilled. The cups, again, are emotions, so your emotions feel a little bit watery here. And but what you need to realize is that there's 2 cups behind you that are fully full. If you turn around and see that, you will be able to know that there is more love coming in towards you. So the current emotional state for you in love is you're kind of like feeling isolated and feeling lonely. But let's see how that changes here, okay? So next, we got a beautiful card here, which is the 4 of Wands. And with this card, what we're looking at is what's the energy that's changing or moving in your life this month. And look at that. You have the 4 of Wands. And the 4 of Wands, it's a card about, like, it's definitely a card of celebration, about joy. And if you look at the picture, look at this. There, as I focus a little bit more here, there's a couple who's married, and there's a community surrounding them and celebrating them underneath this beautiful arch over here with the wands planted firmly in the ground. And it's just beautiful. So your energy is changing and moving in your love life this month. So I'm wondering if there's actually someone who's going to be coming in, or if you're just simply falling back in love with yourself. But let's go ahead and just continue and see like exactly what the feelings are beneath the surface. And this is kind of like, what are the feelings that are influencing this type of connection here? And look, the connection that you're having here, we have the 5 of Wands. There's hostility, there's challenges, there's competition, there's rivalry here. So there's an ongoing issue here. So Sag, let me ask you a question. To me, what this feels automatically is that you're currently already in a relationship, or you've been talking to someone. Something has transpired which has caused you to kind of be disappointed in where this relationship was going, whether that's miscommunication or a lack of communication, or a situation had gone out and played, right? But if you shift that energy, and if it's something that's obviously positive that you can I don't want to say something you can oversee, because that's not the direction that we want to focus in. But if it's something that you know at heart that may have not been that dire, and maybe you are the one who misread for it, or maybe something was said to you that was so truthful to you that it kind of pulled up old trauma and opened old wound here. But when you allow that energy to come in through, there is an opportunity for this to succeed and for there to be joyous moments and celebrations. And this is where the energy has been all this time. There's definitely been conflict here. So I'm really wondering if this is a conflict between you yourself and the person that you're dating, or this is external influences that have got in the way of the relationship that you've been trying to build or you have at here. But let's continue just to dig in a little bit more, and then we'll put this all together here, because our next card, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and this card that we're using it for is to really see what the true intentions are surrounding the situation. And with the Seven of Pentacles here, this is about like a long term, right? You've planted a seed and you're watching it grow and seeing all the fruits and of the abundance that it has grown here. So it's all about investment. And when we invest, we can have a beautiful relationship, right? And love is teaching you right now that it's about being prepared. It's about seeing things at a distance and kind of seeing things how it plays through the horizon, and seeing how you can expand that and what opportunities can build from that. Sag, I hope this makes a little bit of sense. Let's look at the bottom of the cards of what you don't see. So we have the Ace of Cups here, which means that your emotions are blocked, but we already knew this because of this card here. The Tower reversed here, and this is obviously change, but it doesn't come rapidly as it normally does when it's upright. This is personal transformation here that is going to be occurring for you. And there's going to be a little bit of a delay with this love relationship here, which is again where these two cards come in play, where you have poured into it and have invested, and then you have watched it to grow, and in that process of it, you've been preparing and planning for this whole time. And we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, which, if I'm not mistaken, you actually already received this same card in your general reading. So there's definitely resistance here. So you really need to allow yourself to break that cycle here. And look at that. The King of Swords reversed. Lots of emotional control. And you're leaving. Yeah, so Sag, again, I feel that for your love reading here, and kind of tying it with your general reading as well, is that you really need to allow yourself to kind of take a step inward for a little bit. And I'm not suggesting that you stay in this kind of state of mind or this emotional feeling here, but please take the time to heal yourself. And when you heal yourself, you're going to come out on the other end of it. Just know that there's always going to be some type of conflict that we're presented with, because of course that's just the world. But when you continue to pour in to either to a career, as your general card appeared, because it's also appeared in your general reading, whether that's with your career or your goals, or even loving someone else, or being in a platonic relationship with someone else, know that you have to pour in an investment, and regardless of what type of relationship it is. And when you do that, you know that you can always take the backseat and start looking at things on a broader scope, so that you can really see where these things are leading for you for the future. But when you fixated on it, and you're too focused on what's growing, you're not really seeing that right here there's a new opportunity that has been sprouting. And that opportunity could be inner love for yourself, a new relationship that's blooming, that's gonna come in. So, Sag, I hope this reading speaks to you, and I definitely hope that this reading resonated with you. As always, I want to thank you for being here with me, and I'd love to know how this message connects with your particular situation. And if you haven't watched the February general reading for your sign, I do recommend that you start there for the full picture, and that'll be here in the top corner. As always, Sag, thank you very much for allowing me to read for you here, and I hope that February sprinkles in a little bit of more love and kindness towards you. Don't let other influences affect you, and just know that you are loved, and that when you believe in yourself, that beautiful things will transpire for you. Thank you very much. See you.